Hi, I'm Jan Halgo. I don't know if you know me or not. You may not. Doesn't matter really. I just kind of want to tell you a little bit about me and what I'm doing. I developed a company called smartaccountant.ai over 18 months ago, closer to 24. And I thought, I'm going to help my industry really leverage and pull its game up in AI. But AI is so fast, I don't really have to do that. The thing is I want to help our industry in understanding where AI is going. I take actual workflows. We work in a workshop environment. We build together, and I do everything I can to kind of get our community and people that attend over the AI fear, over the understanding of what AI can and can't do. So I get a lot of people asking, well, I don't think that AI can do what I'm doing because it's so specialized. And I thought, this is something interesting. So I'm going to share with you guys a few things I've developed about a year ago and have implemented in my company. And we're going to run it through some tests. So I developed a complete AI operational system, 21 back-end operations. Now, they don't have to be for accounting. They could be for any firm. But the thing about it is that they help me run my firm. And I have one called the leadership in HR, and that is our HR director. So I'm going to put together a demo where you can see my HR director in action. We're going to take a job description from LinkedIn. I don't know whose it is. And we will take that and post it into my HR director to tell me how much of that job could actually be automated. So let's go ahead and try it and see what happens. Okay, let's get into the demo. First off, I'm going to show you our AI accounting operations systems. And you can see that we've got several development operations. We've got our brand guardian, our sales wizard, who helps us complete sales operations, who does help in covering the pipeline management, the lead tracking, prospect follow-up sequences, conversion analytics. So each of these has a job. And we're going to scroll through fast so you can kind of see them. There's my CFO, here's my SOPs, my client onboarding, my quality control, my vendor and supplier management, my IT and tech, my payroll and timesheet processing. All of these are the back-end operations. Now, we do have some front-end operations as well, but these are the back-end. But today we wanted to kind of feature our leadership and development. So our leadership and development is our HR director. That involves 6 integrated HR modules that we put together covering complete employee life cycles, right? Recruitment, onboarding, performance management, compensation planning, disciplinary processes, offboarding, and culture development. It provides leadership with the tools to build high-performing teams and manage that firm talent systematically. So that's our goal typically when we have HR, and I've developed it in Claude. Coming over to LinkedIn, and I'm just typing in accounting jobs, nothing specific, just, whatever looks good. We can pull one up here. So an accounting manager makes around 100 to 135,000, depending on where you are. It can be 95,000. And again, I am just trying to find one that looks like a typical job that we would have. So let's take a look at this one. The department is finance. They will support growth and innovation, help scale the accounting processes, own the close process, prepare journal entries, perform reconciliations, and conduct variance analysis. They need a bachelor degree, advanced Excel, ability to wear many hats, which we always do. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and we're going to take this job description and the department, and I'm going to show you my leadership and development coach, which again, I've given it all of the instructions, all of the information about our company. So it's geared towards us. We are going to work with this company to take a look at their job description and help them define where AI can do that portion of their role. So please give me the amount of time it would save, what this job position would probably be an offering after in terms of price. Like, what could we offer in terms of time and money savings? And then could you rewrite the job description for me using AI employees? So outline who or what components of the job would be used for AI and put together a nice executive overview so that we can show the owner what we're looking at, because we want to help implement AI for them. Okay, so again, telling them what I want to do. I'm going to put in that job description. I'm actually going to flip it over to our haiku and we'll let it go and we'll be right back. Okay, so that took a little longer than I thought. I had to stop it, but it was going into full research mode. So what I've got on the screen for us is the executive overview, the opportunity to save 1,000 plus hours. So if we know there's 2,040 or 80 hours in a year, we can save 1,000 of those using AI. There are 3 outcome scenarios: cost reduction, efficiency gain, and role restructure. Actually, what AI can do and next steps. So let's take a look at this. Let me add this to my project and let's expand on this so that way you can see how AI can come in and add to this job. Now, it doesn't have to do 100% of it, but it would be worth a conversation to help us define. If we just take a look here, it's an AI augmented accounting manager versus just an accounting manager. The ROI and analysis, it says that we can get back about 1,000 hours, reduce accounting operations costs by 30 to 40%, or accelerate our output by 2 to 3 times, which is huge. We should be able to enable faster month-end close and real-time financial insights. So the first one is the cost reduction. If the role currently is 145,000, we could use an AI augmented role and pay 97,000, right? That annual savings of 48,000. The second thing is that efficiency gains. We should be able to keep the same headcount, same cost, so still paying our employee 145,000. However, now we get 2x the delivery on that. Our business outcome is that we get 2 to 3 times more the role restructure. Now we can use a manager plus a junior to equal 155,000. The junior then executes that month-end in compliance with AI support rather than leveraging the higher people to do the lower work. We're aligning the staff and the team to do the appropriate work at their levels with AI augmented. So AI can do the reconciliations, the journal entries, the variance analysis, ARAP, audit prep, and reporting, right? The next step would be to go through and review our current month end, how much we spend in time, what tools we use, where our pain points are, identify our highest ROI automation targets, and then look at a pilot AI automation in one function to measure those time and accuracy gains. But here's what it estimates. If we look at a role, month-end close would be about 416 hours, 20% of the role, and AI can do 85% of that. 354 hours freed. Accounts payable, 312 hours a year, 15% of the role, 70% of that could be automated or used AI. It doesn't have to be automated. And we could save 218 hours. When we look at accounts receivable, same thing. 10% of our time, we could save 60%. Audit and compliance, again, 10% of our time, we could save 75% of our time using AI. Financial analysis could be 12.5% of our time, roughly. We could save 40% of that. The biggest one, and this should lean into showing you where humans excel, is that strategic partnership. It can be 15% of our time, but AI is only going to assist with 5% of that, right? Because that is a human component here. And that's not AI replacing that. That is AI supplementing already your human components. And then we look at it, admin and management, 17.5%. 10% of that can be saved, guys, at 36 hours. That gives us our 1,008 hours. Now, when we look at a reimagined job description with AI augmented accounting, then we can start to see an accounting manager who leverages AI tools to drive operational excellence. So what we have to do to get the human focus is make sure that we've got a strategic CFO partner, that they're working on process improvement, identifying and implementing AI, that they should be working with financial analysis, reviewing and refining what the AI comes up with, audit oversight, reviewing again the AI compiled audit schedules, compliance and governance, assuring that AI assisted processes meet those GAP standards. So what does this all mean? Automation focus will focus heavily on month end, accounts payable next, accounts receivable, audit, compliance. And then again, here's the background. Here's the adjusted compensation. We're not saying reduce the compensation. We're saying find the people who are AI forward, have them implement. I'm telling you, we can implement and save so much with AI by gaining efficiencies and 2 to 3x our output. Your job roles in accounting should be 70 to 80% AI. People should be self-identifying. So I'm going to put this in so you guys can take a review of it. I'm going to take out the name of the company, and I hope that you stayed with me, and I'll do some more, show you some of my other